everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we are back for a brand new video. Now it is Friday, normally Let's Talk. Now it is kind of going to be a Let's Talk, but it's going to be a wee bit Old Firm inspired. It's going to be my team to play against Celtic. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think, to read your guys' comments down below. You guys make sure to be letting me know of how right I am or how vastly wrong I am. And also, just before I get into the actual video of that clickbait, I just want to say thank you very much for everyone that's been subscribing to the channel, liking videos, commenting videos, even though most of these didn't turn up for yesterday's video. It has been absolutely tremendous, and now I believe we're only 13 away, so 2 weeks ago we were like 300 away from 500k, now we are within 13, so who's going to be the lucky number 13 that's going to get us over that 5k mark? If you're watching this and you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So yeah, let's get into the video. If your squads are sort of variant from mine, make sure to be putting it down below. But watch the entire video, see the reasons and stuff like that, then comment. Don't just jump right into the video and put your comment in. And say, fuck you, Craig. Piece of shit. So let's start off with the goalkeepers. Pretty easy ones, Fods. No surprises there. I'm also going to be rocking the 4-4-2, like we're back in the 90s. Don't know if it was Batman pyjamas. I'm off today. So yeah, 4-4-2 is what I'm going to be playing at, and a reason for that, if anyone watched the Murty game against Celtic, aka Dirty Murty, you'll know why I'm playing the 4-4-2, but I'll explain that later on in the video. So starting off with the goalkeeper, it's Fods, don't really need to explain too much about that. Moving on to the right back, we're going to be playing Lee Hodgson. Again, relax, watch the entire video before you comment and say, where's this player, where's this player. Hodgson, solid defender, offers more defensively than it does offensively, and that's exactly what we need on today. So right back, Hodgson. Beside him, I'm going to put Clinton Hill right centre back, because hopefully it should be fit, because he was on the bench in the last game. I believe he is fit. Nothing to take away from Bates. He played well, stuff like that, but I think we need a leader for this game, because this game could slip away from us very, very quickly. So Clinton Hill right centre back. Left centre back, now I was thinking about maybe Bates, but we're not. We're going to be playing Danny Wilson, a bit of resurgent Danny Wilson. I know he's done a couple of things wrong in the Old Firm, but I think anyone who's actually watches full games rather than just highlights or just likes to read Sky Sports or whatever, I know some people do, he has been absolutely tremendous at that sort of centre back. His distribution is still a bit shite, it is. But he's playing a bit more command and he looks a bit more comfortable, especially when he's been playing along with Bates. So it'll be interesting to know how Danny Wilson, the rejuvenated Danny Wilson, plays with the ever reliable Clint Hill. Left back, Bierman. Wallace still isn't fit, I believe, and even if he wasn't fit, I wouldn't play him. I think Bierman is the future, I've always said that, and people like to say, Paddy Roberts destroyed him. He's played less than 5 fucking professional football games, and he's Old Firm, where he was left 2 versus 1 constantly in a semi-final. He fucking done tremendously well, the young lad. Fair play to him. And the manager didn't protect him at all that day, so I'm going to protect you, Bierman. I'm going to play at your strengths. I'm going to make sure it's not 2 versus 1 against 2 very, very attacking players. You're only young. You played less than 5 games. I'll protect you, lads. So, boom. That is my defensive line. Just go over it again. Fods, Hodgson, Hill, Wallace, Bierman. Pretty simple. So this is where it gets in a little bit muddier. So let's talk about the midfield now. Obviously I'm going for a 4, but it's kind of a bit like this. So the 2 right mids and left back are going to be going, right mid and left mid, sorry, are going to be going back and forth constantly. We're going to have one sort of centre defensive mid if you like, and we're going to play one just ahead of him. So it's not a straight back 4. It's going to be a slightly one just a bit more like that. So we offer a wee bit more in the middle of the park as well. But we'll start off with the right mid, and we're going to obviously be playing Tavernier there. Spoiler alert if you didn't see he was at the right back. He's in the squad. I think he has a very important job. He needs to offer offensively everything that he can do, everything he does every game, but also in the right mid he needs to offer support and helping to contain Scotty Sinclair. He's not really done too fantastic the last few games. I know he scored a penalty against Rangers, being a wee bit more quiet. I think we're starting to catch on, but at the same time, as if you just lock those wingers down, as I've said, and you force them down the middle, we've got the players in there that can be able to physically stop them. It's quick enough and everything like that. So I'm basically going to be funneling them out and choking them out in the way, out wide to force them down in the middle, and that's where we'll win the ball back. So right mid, Tavernier, as I've said. Now the centre defensive mid, which is the key player in the entire game, I believe, who's going to have the hardest job, and I'm going to give that to Jason Holt. Again, he's been kind of gone like this for some games. You'll get a 9 for him, then you'll get a 7, then you'll get a 9, then you'll get a 7, then you'll get a 4, and then you'll get a 7. Something goes like that for him, but he seems a little bit better now over Pedro. He seems to be giving him a bit more confidence. So, centre defensive mid role, he is the anchor to the entire team. Now, he's not going to be left on his own because the other midfield player that I'll talk about in a minute will be coming back with him. But I just want him to push a little bit more forward and leave Holt back. So when we're going attacking, Holt stays there and actually protects the back four like a fucking centre defensive mid supposed to be. Didn't say his name, Craig. Just didn't do it. Just promised myself. I just can't do it today. So his midfield partner, is obviously going to be Heinemann. Now Heinemann again was sort of wasted at the last Old Firm at the Scottish Cup because we had him in a defensive position and it was fucking pointless. He's an attacking, creative player. Play him in the midfield where he can get involved, pinging balls left and right, and he'll support the strikers. So that's why he's here. Again, his partnership with Hope is going to be the key parts of the entire match. So they've got to go back and they've got to go forward. Well, Heinemann does. Left mid is obviously going to be Barry McCann. I'm going to start him right off the bat, and that might surprise some people. I know a lot of people have turned their backs on Barry, but he's got something special. I think we need to just stick by him. I remember like when Gareth Bale and stuff like that had everyone booing the shit out of him because all he did was lose games, game, boo him, get rid of him, sell him to Birmingham, blah blah blah. But we stuck with him. I'm not saying he's going to be. I'm not saying he's going to be Bale, lads. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just using it as an example that I've seen before on someone turning on a player too early, and then he's turned out to be absolutely fantastic. So Barry McKay's got something special about him. So please be kind with him. Okay, left mid, again, he tracks sometimes back and forward again, but he's going to have to really put an effort in today. Choking those points up, putting a lot of pressure on Kier, what's his name? So he'll be on left, so he'll be against Lustig. So again, a lot of pressure there. He's got the pace to get by Lustig, so he's very, very important in that position. Boom! So again, that is the key points of the entire game, the midfield. If the midfield battle we lose, which Scott Brown is back in for because, you know, it's Celtic and there was no fucking chance that red card was getting upheld. Fucking chance in hell. You've got no chance. Anyone get that? Just me. Okay. Drinking cola time. Have a wee minute just to digest yourselves. And the offensive is going to surprise everybody, I believe. Like, no one's going to be guessing this offense. And I'm probably going to get a bit of hate for it, but I don't care. I'm going to go for my strikers. I'm going to play Kenny Miller just slightly, like the Paul Scholes, early Paul Scholes, just slightly behind the main striker, sort of feeding the midfield up to the striker. But he's not a centre attacking mid in any means. He's a proper centre forward, just slightly off the player. And that's obviously going to be King Kenny himself. King Kenny, you need his experience. Again, he was our best player at the weekend, so he definitely needs to be in there. So King Kenny, centre forward, he'll get his goal this time, which I believe. And in front of him, my striker that I'm going to start from the very beginning. I've given him a lot of grief. It's going to be Dodo. Or Big Joe Dodo. What do I like to call him to annoy like really OCD subscribers? A Dodo or something like that. I used to call him something. It used to piss people off. It was funny. But yeah, I'm going to actually start Joe up front. He's got the pace. He's direct. He's not afraid to shoot. Sometimes. He's both footed. Sometimes. And he's got a bit of confidence now and a lot of belief. He's got a lot of hype around him just now. Do a lot like what Crystal Palace done. Manchester United done against Chelsea and also Crystal Palace actually. They play a really, really quick person up front to get them sort of off the hinges. He'll close everything down while King Kenny stays in the middle at the parameters of the box. Do not go fucking wide, Kenny. Stay in the parameters of the box and you'll get your goal. I believe Dodo's got a very, very important job as well. A lot of tracking down, a lot of pressure, a lot of aggression that he needs to play, and when he does get the chance he needs to be brave and take men on. But that is going to be my starting 11. Obviously Wycon and all that stuff's on the bench and they can make an appearance. I'm not going to be starting Wycon and I'm not going to be starting Joey Garner. I believe I've got to go with this team. I think it's got the best. I've been thinking about this for the last 4 or 5 days. I know I've got limited football knowledge and I'm not a manager by any means necessary, but I feel like those tactics, funnel them out wide, forcing them into the centre and then doing quick counter attacks with Dodo and having Kenny Miller's predatory, what was I can't say that word, fucking instincts in the middle of the box to be at the right place at the right time. He'll be on and he'll be scoring some goals. And again, if it gets later on in the game and Kenny Miller starts to tire for a couple of goals up, maybe bring Windass on and play him there, you know. That's going to annoy some people. But yeah, that is my starting 11, lads. What is yours? Make sure you be dropping it down below. If you want, you can put some tactics in there as well and let me know how it's going to go. But yeah, that's it. For that back four, the midfields are very, very important. That's where the battle's going to be. And a pacey player mixed with the experience of King Kenny. That is going to be my starting 11. I believe he's got the best chance to get anything from this game, either a draw or a win. What is your guys? I have been sieging over 992. Again, if you are new to the channel, make sure you be subscribed. Let's get over that 5k marker. 5k. 5k. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.